Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on Growing Leaders by Vidusha Nathavitharana, founding board of director, Luminary Learning Solutions, Chrysalis Gte, Sri Lanka. Leadership development is all the rage these days, and rightly so. More than ever before, the need for inspiring and effective leaders as role models is felt, within our families, in our societies, in our organizations and indeed, nations. The big ask, however, is how to really develop leaders. The perennial question still remains. Are leaders born or made? I have always argued that it is a bit of both, with one big caveat: do you want to be one in the first place? See, more often than not, we confuse leadership with being a boss or a manager or a captain. For sure, these titles require you to be a leader too, but wanting to be a captain, or a manager, and wanting to truly be a leader are two very different wants. Generally, wanting to head something is a matter of ego. Wanting to lead veers more towards wanting to serve, and be of service, irrespective of the title. This simple, yet important distinction is the starting point of developing leaders. Be able to spot those who want to be leaders. How? Here are 3 starting points. 1. Look out for those who unflinchingly help in a crisis, without any issue of who the credit goes to. 2. Look out for those who volunteer for difficult tasks without extra pay or resources. 3. Look out for those who own up to their mistakes and make the effort to correct them. Leadership is not about ego, or self-preservation or even ambition, it is about wanting to serve something beyond yourself. Best leaders are those who find great joy of seeing others succeed, and they show this trait through their behavior. Pick them up, because, without this, no amount of development of other skills or competencies will help develop leaders. You will only have brilliant managers, not leaders. Once you have identified, before you spend time and money on tons of leadership training and coaching and retreats and learning interventions, do 2 very important things. Firstly, find mentors, as opposed to coaches, who can help the youngster hone their technical and basic managerial skills. Without being an effective person, leadership is often meaningless. Secondly, ensure they perform in their chosen role/task. Without results, a leader often loses credibility. Once these 2 aspects are covered, they are ready to be groomed and grown into more meaningful and senior roles. Many make the horrible mistake of outsourcing leadership development to trainers or coaches. I often liken this to parents sending their kids to school and for all forms of extracurricular activities, and wishing their children become good human beings. School and other activities such as sports and drama and debating may well instill skills and competencies, but the baseline values and baseline discipline should ideally be taught at home first. Ultimately, as a parent, the children are your responsibility. The same is true for the young future leaders. They are your responsibility, and you cannot delegate this responsibility to a trainer or a coach. Trainers and coaches are there to enhance specific skill sets and competencies only. This mindset is absolutely essential for you to truly develop leaders within the fold. As much as training and coaching, never forget the importance of exposure, leadership experience and peer learning. Leadership is a skill, it is more an art than a science in his book. Knowing about leadership can be done in the classroom, but to learn to be a leader, you need to really put yourself through the motions. So, give possible future leaders little projects to lead, get them to take charge of key initiatives, get them to go to different industries and learn from them and come back and implement what they have seen. Also, get them to collaborate with other young leaders and do things together, and learn from each other's innate expertise and skill sets. Far too often leaders fail to work with other leaders, which is a huge bone of contention these days. Remember this too. Developing leaders take time. There really is no quick fix for it. If you try and force this, all you get is a half-baked leader, who actually is of no use to either themselves or the organization. Also remember that you cannot take a one-size-fits-all approach to leadership development. Different leaders learn and assimilate skills differently. Make sure you individualize your development plans as much as possible. The other biggie to watch out for is this: don't get swayed by the flavors of the month. There are a dime a dozen leadership fads out there, for one simple reason: leadership development is a multi-billion-dollar business. Don't fall prey to these fanciful marketing gimmicks. After all, if a 1 or 2 day training or a week's retreat can actually develop leadership skills and competencies, don't you honestly think the entire world will be a better place? Fads come and go, but the fundamentals and principles remain timeless and eternal. So, focus on 5 things that will not cost you any money. First, 1. Understanding the unique skills, competencies, strengths and weaknesses as well as personalities of your future leaders. 2. Work on augmenting strengths, rather than focusing on negatives. Remember, it is a lot easier for you to grow a strength than overcome a weakness. 3. Work to find the right fit for each individual based on their skills as well as their aspirations and likes. 4. Offer mentors, offer ongoing feedback, offer ongoing support. 5. Give opportunities to demonstrate their skills and competencies. Create spaces for them to grow in their leadership skills. Developing leadership pipelines across the organization is absolutely essential, and it is more important than ever given the Great Resignation. 3. Work to find the right fit for each individual based on their skills as well as their aspirations and likes. 4. Offer mentors, offer ongoing feedback, offer ongoing support. 5. Give opportunities to demonstrate their skills and competencies. Create spaces for them to grow in their leadership skills. Developing leadership pipelines across the organization is absolutely essential, and it is more important than ever given the Great Resignation. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.